I am so excited about what I want to share with you today. I hope my excitement doesn't get the better of me and it comes out like that, okay? I hope not. But you know, we all have something in common today. Every single person here in our zone, every single person in our sites and locations, every single one online, we all have something in common. Do you know what it is? We are all a mess. Just look at the person next to you, okay? They're a mess, all right? Those of you in Hagley, you're a mess too. Those of you in Rowley, look around. You're a mess. Bromsgrove, you're a mess. Clibberry, Mortimer, even those of you online, we can see you. No, we can't. You're looking around in your house. Is my house a mess? We're all basically a mess. That's the one thing that brings us all together. And in January this month, we're going to look at what we're calling Address the Mess. Now, I want to credit this. This is a series that Andy Stanley at North Point did many years ago. And I haven't stolen it because we're a partner church at North Point and they give it freely and say, please go and use it. But I want to credit it because his original material is from him. We're going to use some of his material and some of my own as well. But today, we're going to draw on a lot of his material. It is so good. So anything good I say today is definitely Andy Stanley. Anything not quite so good, that's me, all right? But basically, we are all a mess. We are sat next to a mess. You see, some of us, you might say, well, I'm not a mess, but you're between messes. You're one bad decision away from a mess, okay? So you see, some of us, we have mess, maybe in a part of our life. Not our whole life, but maybe our family. Maybe our finances are a little bit, our family's great, our finances are a mess. Our family's great, our finances are great. Our relationships are a bit of a mess. Our family is great, our finances are great, our relationships are great, but our health is a mess. We all have a degree of mess. Some of us made our own mess. We were warned, but we did it anyway. Some of us married a mess. We were warned. I'm not looking at my wife here. I'm not looking out. I'm looking over this part of the room. I'm looking in the camera, okay? We were warned, but she did it anyway, okay? You see, we're basically all a mess. Some of us are parenting a mess right now. We've done everything right. We've read all the books, listened to all the podcasts, watched all the YouTube videos, and it's a mess. Some of us, we're dragged into other people's messes. It wasn't our fault, but it's certainly now our mess. We are genetically predisposed to mess. Your parents, your grandparents, your kids' parents. Work it out, that's you, okay? Who's that? My kids' parents, it's you. We're all, but the good news is this. I have good news for you at the start of 2023. This is the good news. Look at this. There's always someone whose life is a bigger mess than yours. Woo! Thanks for coming. Have a great day. Have a great year. Just remember that and you'll be all right. No. We're going to go a little bit deeper than that. You see, what we're going to look at today is this title, The Truth About God and Our Mess. You see, it's true that mess is the one thing that brings us all together, whether you have faith or not. And if I'm talking to anyone who doesn't have faith, this is true of you. It's also true of all of us who do have faith as well. But we want to talk about the truth about God and our mess. You see, mess is our common ground. Whether we have faith or not, whether we have money or not, whether we have power or not, whether we have celebrity or not, mess rather, is our common ground. And so because of that, there's two things I want to say about this. Number one, we should become students of others, not critics. I said something on my walk across the church about Harry and Meghan. I haven't spoken out about that whole situation. And I'm going to just say it to you if you didn't get that video as well as I was walking over to church. You know, lots of people are saying lots of things about Harry and Meghan, okay, right now. And you know what I think? Right now in our culture, we have a complete lack of critical thinking, but we have loads of critical comments. We can't think, we just speak critically about people we know nothing about. And I want to say, whatever side of the argument you are, and I saw something on social media this week that said, has anyone asked Harry how he is? Because he must be really hurting. Let's be kind and ask him how he is. And I get all that, but equally, has anyone asked his brother how he is? Or his sister-in-law? Or his father? The reality is that family, like your family and my family, has a mess.